hell no, that shit dropped.
Oh, it dropped? He don't seem like a violent person.
Those be the ones.
Poor little Rod Wave. She obviously hurt him because he's hurt.
Yeah, like Rihanna.
Like Rihanna. What Rihanna got to do with it? Oh yeah, whatever with that story. I don't believe all that shit that happened.
No, that I may not believe. I think Rihanna's a little feisty.
Hell yeah, Rihanna.
But I think Rod Wave's a sweet guy, and he was just trying to, have him a little girlfriend, and he a little big boned.
Yo.
So he was trying to.
We
get
on the
love,
ones and twos.
and she probably did him wrong.
We on the 3s and 4s.
False.
Get on the floor.
So what happened? How
Shake
you
your
know?
booty though.
Nobody will. Really
I don't know.
never know.
I don't know what happened, but I can
he
honestly
has
say
no idea.
what you talking about.
You don't have no idea.
I'm sure did not happen. I
think
don't have
he's
no
a
idea. I
sweet
don't know.
guy. He was very
Tea
into
guy.
his feelings. She probably did something.
We ready.
And hurt him. And made him get into his feelings. Because for so many people to relate to him the way that he did, that came from his heart. Like that came from
Who, Chris
like
Brown?
no, I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Rod Wave. That came from a different spot. So he was hurt. She hurt him. She probably on him.
We already in the fucking convo. You know how it be. It's your girl,
Why
T
you not
True, Breathe Easy Podcast. Who I got over
wanna know
here
what
as
you-
usual?
Just aggressive.
Just Aggressive. And who we got in the building?
Feebo Da God.
Feebo Da God.
The God.
Feebo Da God.
Yes. My blessings.
Say it like how your mom would say it.
Feebo. Feebo, kisa fela. Kiwali.
Feebo. Feebo. Mete pantalon sous.
Ou parle creole?
Pity.
Yeah. I was about to say un poquito. That's Spanish.
Espanol. You got jokes, yo. You stay with
Caca.
jokes. Yo,
caca.
yo, you know what I peep about? You know what I peep about you?
What?
You're a comedian.
I'm not.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what?
she
Yeah,
is.
you-
She likes to laugh at her own stuff.
So peep game.
I don't know if she's a comedian.
So
I think
peep
she just
game.
likes to laugh at her own
Yesterday.
shit. She thinks she's a
think so.
comedian.
So yes,
I think I'm
not
funny as
yesterday.
fuck.
So think of it like this. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, you know
Ain't
what?
nothing
I'm
wrong
about to
with that.
start writing jokes, and I'm gonna find somebody to go ahead and just like recite them shits. I think you could do it. You got good delivery.
Possibly, because what
probably could.
gets us to laugh at them is her laughing.
Yeah, right.
So-
I say some dumbass shit and just like.
And then we just laugh, and then everybody laughing. We don't know what the fuck.
No,
we
but
laughing
laughter
That's
is.
how it
Can you
is,
hear
though.
me?
It's
Hello?
contagious.
Yeah,
Hello?
it's contagious
Hello?
for real.
Contagious.
Because
Yeah, it
if
is.
I'm watching something and even if they're not funny, but they're continuously laughing, I'm gonna start laughing. Just they're laughing. I'm like, yo, why the fuck are they laughing?
Yeah. Ooh.
Good job.
I think it's gonna make noise. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, so Feebo Da God, who are you? Where does that name come from?
All right. Y'all seen my artist come here before. His name
Well,
Young Soul.
They
Okay.
don't know you.
Yeah, you wasn't on camera.
I'm giving them the background.
Okay.
Y'all seen my artist come here before, Young Soul.
Young
He got
Soul.
the song Groove streaming on all
Groove.
platforms. Y'all go ahead and check that out.
Baby.
And it's about to hit 1 million streams on Spotify. But y'all just had to add that in. But
I mean, because you're
myself,
his manager,
yes,
right?
I'm the manager of
Okay.
him, of his career. You know what I'm saying? That's the homie. That's fam. So yeah, I'm a manager. I also do like writing and like A&R type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a music lover. Like I love the music business. I love the industry with all like I'm passionate about it.
Right.
To the point where I just would do dinner, like everything in the industry to figure it out, to get an idea of what's going on, because I love it that much.
So have you ever been an artist on the artist end?
All right, that's a story too.
Well, you.
Go ahead. What
Yes
you
or
about to
no?
say? Yes, I
Because I have a song on my iTunes.
Oh, a Feebo Da God song?
Yeah.
So-
What was your name
okay,
as an artist?
That was
Feebo Da
Feebo
God.
Feebo Da God. But
All
oh,
right.
wait, what is Feebo Da God?
All right. So
Is that your real name?
No, that's
Okay.
not my real name. So Pete Game.
So
when I was
wait,
a
so your
jit-
mom called you Feebo?
Nah, she called me Mark.
Oh, okay.
my
So
re-
your
that's
name
my
is
real
Mark.
name,
But I'm
Mark.
saying, so wait, no, but
Mark is my real name.
no, but look. So
That was a good one. But
No.
that was,
I don't think she meant to do that. I
She-
think I just did. I said
no, she dated me. She did it subconsciously, if anything. I know for a fact she did
Yeah.
it subconsciously. But
wait,
yeah.
so
She'll cover that.
oh, but does she know that you are Feebo Da
She
God?
calls me that.
Okay.
She calls me that just to be funny though.
Okay.
Like she'll say it just to be funny.
Okay.
But like she called me by my name.
All
She
right,
don't
she's
call me
like,
by
fuck
Feebo.
all that Feebo shit. Mark, get over here.
Nah, not even. She just
She say, Mark Vimbalo.
yes. I was gonna say that.
Mark Kisa Fela. Vin joindre.
What
That's
that
she-
mean?
Like come here basically.
And you're vegan.
Yeah, for like 8 years or 7, 8 years. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a fucking long while.
And hold on, wait.
Vegans are so boring.
Yeah, let you tell it.
their food is.
Let
just
you
kidding.
tell
Their
it.
The
food is.
is. It's like
It's not
Well,
boring.
no,
All right, let me say this. For one,
it's hard.
y'all are vegans
hard.
without the meat, regardless of the fat. Because for one, if y'all got a regular dish, what y'all got to name what you gonna eat on a regular dish.
I mean, you'll have the rice and you have some type of vegetables.
Take the meat. Like obsolete the meat from your plate.
Right, but I can't
You're
just eat rice and
fucking
vegetables.
vegan. You can. You
Nah,
just
yo,
been trained.
I'ma eat and I'm be like, damn, I need some meat.
Man,
meat.
you've been trained to eat that shit for the longest.
But you was
of your
trained
life.
too, because you said you
but
just recently.
You know what's so funny though? No, not just recently.
I mean, 8 years. I mean,
That's
it's not
a
your
long
whole
ass,
life.
Yeah, that's a long ass time. But
It's a
what I'm
long
saying
time,
is-
but you said you just turned 36.
Everybody has their
Yeah.
own
So
variation
that's only
of how, what
not
you
even 30
should
years of your life.
consume. Everyone, just like the Bible.
adult though. That's half of my adult life.
That is not half of your adult life.
Shit, you might
8
as well
years?
say
8 and
not-
8, you were 16?
I mean,
Well,
it's a
it's-
quarter actually, but it's a quarter of my adult life. But
All
at the end of the
right.
day,
So a small portion.
no, it's
not significant.
It's a significant
No.
part of
Because before that.
because it's still the beginning of it in a sense.
Right. That's
'Cause
what
we're
I'm
getting
saying.
older.
So it hasn't been like a longevity thing where it's like, you know,
I mean,
you just
8
recently.
8 years is a long time to be
No,
to
it's
do
a-
something.
It's a long time
Yeah,
to be a
consistently.
vegan. But what I'm saying before that, you ate meat.
So
Yeah,
he's
I
had
did.
the.
I had chicken. I
Opportunity.
loved all that shit.
Have
too.
you ever?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever like backslide a little bit and had some meat?
So once the day when you were like, I'm going vegan, you never like slipped up and like, damn, ate that damn chicken.
Nope.
So
Wow.
I had no.
eating pussy doesn't mean you're eating
Nope.
meat.
Eating pussy is basically
No,
your
dead
flesh.
ass question.
No, for
That's
real.
flesh. You're
That's
not eating
flesh.
pussy. You licking it.
But
I ain't
you're still
devouring.
getting the
I ain't.
juices.
No, that's
Right,
bullshit. I'm
so-
drinking it.
So,
But at the end of the day,
like if somebody put a piece of chicken on your plate, you'll just lick it. You
No,
don't have
No.
to eat it.
No,
You just
won't.
lick the
That's
chicken.
bullshit.
Okay,
I
for
won't do
example,
neither.
I would not be able to boil my cabbage and chicken broth, right?
that's
Right.
bullshit.
Okay,
Yo.
Right.
so what's the difference from
That's
eating
bullshit.
pussy if you're
That's
a vegan?
bullshit.
Right,
That's
because
bullshit.
you wouldn't real
Bullshit.
shit though.
You joke.
No, real
I'm gonna
shit
tell you
though.
why. I'm gonna tell you
Because
why. The
I
reason
eat
why
meat, so I am what I eat.
you
so
are. I get
so,
it.
so if
but
you,
But I
if
get
you
what
wanna
you're
do
saying, though. You're not
something
really
that,
eating
right,
pussy,
if-
you're
if
like licking
if
it.
you're
You
with the
licking
girl
that
that eats
motherfucker.
meat,
you sucking the
you're-
clit. You're putting your tongue.
I mean, you
around
kinda
the
eating it
motherfucker.
'cause you're
not.
swallowing the juices.
If a motherfucker chewing on your shit, then I don't know.
No,
You
no,
must
but I'm
love some
saying you're
rough shit.
swallowing the
It's the
juices.
same-
Oh,
but
I'm
it's the
just
same
saying.
thing as broth, is what I'm
No,
telling
it's
you.
not.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a-
You're
it's
swallowing
the
the
same
juices.
concept.
So
It's
the
in
same-
a way, you are
same
eating it.
concept.
Yeah.
I don't like y'all analogy.
No, that's real
Y'all
though.
like that
analogy's
analogy?
trash.
Now
Yeah.
you gotta think
Well,
about
okay,
it, dog.
then
If you
you
vegan,
give
you
us one.
vegan.
Then you give us one.
No, you can't give an analogy to that
Why
shit.
can't you?
Because at the end of the day, a human is not being devoured nor eaten. They're actually being adored at that moment. At the end of the day, the fucking meat that y'all eat, y'all devouring that shit. Y'all
So that's
chewing
what
that
I'm
motherfucker
saying.
with y'all teeth. Yeah, at the end of the day, and you swallow that motherfucker. And
Okay,
guess what else
so-
you do? Guess what else you do? Guess what else you do?
you
What?
You digest
it.
that motherfucker.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
So at
So
the end
you
of the
don't
day, I am-
digest pussy juice?
Okay, so that's
You never ate
why-
some bad pussy
that's
and then your
why
stomach
you-
hurt afterwards?
that's
You're
why
like,
you-
damn, dog.
Random
God.
shit. Like damn. Like
So-
damn.
I'm saying, though.
Now you making
Well,
it
that's why I use the analogy
don't even know if I
of
wanna eat this
chicken
pussy.
broth,
That's
because
just fucking goodness.
you're not devouring meat. You're just using the juice from the meat, which would be the same thing as a woman's juice from eating her pussy.
No, that's not the same. That's not the same. For one,
I feel like it's
Okay,
type,
I
it's
think
type
it-
the
I
same.
you're
think
not
it's-
cooking the pussy. For two,
Right, but there's people that eat
But
raw
It's
meat.
natural
That's
raw,
bullshit,
just like
though.
you
People eat
have
raw meat.
vegetable.
the chicken create its own. Does
No,
chicken
you have
create its
nothing to
own?
say. That makes
Does
no
chicken
sense.
create its
What?
own? Like,
Yes, it does.
Like when you cooking it, is basically creating its own like what
Juices.
juices?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Just
get
like
it.
a pussy.
No, pussy. That's
You
Period.
get it horny. You get it
different.
horny, and it
You don't-
creates its own.
You kill the chicken. There's a difference. The
Right.
pussy's
That's
right
what-
there.
But
It's
that's
not
what I'm
dead.
saying. Maybe the person killing the chicken
Nah,
is
it's
getting
not the
off
same.
on it.
It's
Oh
not
my
the
God.
same. It's not the same.
Yo, that went total opposite.
Yeah, that was because of
Hold
you,
up.
yo. Like like I be peeping y'all shit. Y'all always turn that shit. All right, I'm gonna get back to the
What?
subject at
All right,
hand.
yeah. What's the subject at
The
hand?
subject at hand is why they
That's
call me
why we
Feebo.
breathe
Oh, yes.
easy. That's the
Breathe
concept of the podcast.
Breathe.
Wait a
easy.
minute.
Yeah,
What?
we breathe
Don't
the
let
pussy
anyone
easy.
catch you off guard.
Like,
All right,
especially
so
you.
Feebo, how did you get the name Feebo Da God?
All right, when I was in high school, they called me Feezy. Everybody liked the Wheezy or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Wheezy fanatic. I wasn't a Wheezy fanatic. I didn't really care for Wheezy like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it stuck with me, so people called me Feezy in high school. When we got to college, two of my partners was like, dawg, if you didn't talk so fucking aggressive, like if you was 6'6", 260, nigga, you'll be a Debo. Cause if you talk like you just talk aggressive for no reason, and you always got a skull face on your motherfucking look, like why the like we just gonna call you Feebo from now on. Fuck Feezy. Feezy just gone. We gonna call you Feebo.
So is that a
shit fit you.
Debo, Feebo?
Okay.
There you go. So motherfuckers would say if I was 6'6".
All right, so where did God come from?
All right. So at that point in time, I was like 10 years ago. I was learning about myself, like learning who we are as individuals and as human beings. And when I say
Right.
human beings, like I mean black folk.
Mm-hmm.
So
Look at this.
I was looking at it like, okay, we came from what you would call. What are you doing? Jacking the dick?
That's
jacking
what I'm
the
saying.
damn,
See,
mic off?
double fisting. No, that's not what it's called.
You that's
I
a fantasy
I
of
did
yours
it
or
so
something?
discreetly. I was just playing in the
No,
camera.
Is
bitch,
that
I
a
saw
fantasy
that.
of yours?
I saw that.
You're talking. I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
I saw it.
See, you saw it. I was just over here vibing, but nah.
All right, so yeah, you was
So
learning
yeah,
about yourself.
I was learning about myself and learned that we were gods. So I just like said, fuck
Who's
it, I'm
God?
a god. Like
Us
are.
humans.
we humans,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
we're gods. So like I looked at it like, fuck it, I'm gonna start calling myself a god instead of a king.
Right.
So I'll just start calling myself Feebo Da God.
Feebo the
stuck.
King. Yeah.
Nah, it
I don't
wasn't
think
Feebo the
it
King.
don't
was actually
ring like
King
Feebo Da God.
No, it was at King Feebo.
King Feebo?
okay.
Nah,
I
I
had
don't
called
like
myself
King
I like
Feebo.
the God
before.
better.
Yeah, I like Feebo
Yeah,
Da God.
Feebo Da God stuck, and
Yeah.
people was like, yo, that's actually catchy. So I was like, yeah.
Oh, so you was around here knocking niggas out like Debo.
No, I wouldn't say all of that.
Oh.
I'm not a violent person unless somebody come
You
to
from
me
Broward?
with it. Nah, I'm from St. Pete. St. Pete,
Oh,
Florida.
I don't know about St.
Oh, St. Pete.
Yeah,
with
St.
the
Pete
Russians.
different. Well, yeah.
That's why he was defending them like that.
You got Joe.
That's why the nigga was defending them like
Nah,
that. I got a let's say for you today, early
What's that?
in the show. I got a let's say for you.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
All right, you gotta pay attention.
I don't
Let's
even be
say?
knowing what it is.
Is that
All right.
a game?
Yes, not really. It's just
Oh, it's like a scenario.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say. All right, so let's say you meet this chick, right? Y'all cool, y'all vibing. Y'all go out one day, right? Y'all just chilling or whatever. And then there's like this drunk, belligerent lady in the bar, and she starts like banging on the table and calling you broke. And she's like, "Oh, you a broke nigga," and just starts yelling at you out of nowhere. Like, what would you do?
I mean, I would sit still and not like react,
You would sit still, and why wouldn't you react though?
because at the end of the day, I can't allow anybody to control me. Like
True.
from their, you know what I'm saying, from whatever they do.
But how do you maintain that composure when somebody's like
Right.
somebody's like that?
You learn that shit.
Right.
You learn that shit because
You're
I
being
wasn't always like
provoked.
that.
You're being pushed.
I wasn't
Yeah.
always like
pushed
that.
to anger.
I was not always like that. So
All
at
right,
end
so
of
the
day,
old you, what would you have done?
the old me,
Yeah,
if I was in that situation,
yeah.
I don't think you would hit her or nothing.
Nah, not hit her. I know he wouldn't do that, but like, what would you
Maybe
have
get
done?
in
Would
her
you have been
face.
like, bitch, shut the fuck up?
Sit
You know what I'm
your-
saying?
Sit your big
You know what?
fat ass down. Something like that.
I would have.
Inside joke, y'all. Inside joke.
So, yeah, you ain't sorry. I wouldn't be sorry either. Fuck it.
Yeah,
So
the old you.
the old Feebo,
Yeah.
definitely would have entertained that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would have entertained that shit. I would have entertained it. I wouldn't have hit her. I probably would have mushed her. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I would have entertained it. But
Yeah.
nah, as a
Especially
you know,
if she like came up to you and like
Yeah.
took your shades off your face and
Right.
then like was put her finger in your face
Right.
and was like talking shit. Like, yeah,
I
she
probably
deserve a
Talking
mush.
directly to you,
probably
like
would've-
taking it real personal.
I
Yeah.
probably would have mushed it to the point like of under a table or some shit. I'm just.
You would have
Dang.
pushed her under
That
the
would
table.
have been the
So,
old
so
Feebo.
someone
but
come up to you and take your glasses off, like literally just.
I
That's
was
what you
just
talking about?
like, I mean,
That's serious.
Yeah,
that's
the
that's
old-
like you
the
getting
old
in my
me-
personal
You in
space.
my-
I look at it like
yeah.
this. For one, as a man, you gotta learn how to control yourself at all times, at all moments,
Question.
whatever the case is.
Have you ever been in a situation like that with like a female, like a abusive female? Not like she abusing you, but like to like put her hands on you.
Yes, and the old me suffered those those moments where I mushed her, and that was it.
What?
What
She
do
called the
you mean by
police?
mush? What you mean mush?
Like you put your hand?
Put your hand
Oh,
up, yeah,
okay.
like-
I just made sure.
My mush is like right in your face,
Nah, like-
cover your
Like
whole the
a
front of your
push,
face.
a push and a mush.
Yeah, like put
Like,
my
get out
hand over your
please.
face.
Like, yo,
Oh, okay.
What she do?
Personal space.
Call the police?
nah, I wouldn't say all that.
But
at the end of the day, that was just verbal abuse that young couples went through.
no, I'm talking about a bitch putting their hands on you.
Oh, like
Yeah,
Yeah. Smacking you. pushing
yeah,
you,
like a
fighting
chick
you.
coming up and mushing you, putting a finger
I'm
in your hand
restraining
and
her.
shit.
I'm not hitting her. I'm not I'm not gonna cause no physical harm. I'm restraining her. Ain't no point of like putting my hands on her, like punching her.
Yeah.
Like for what?
All right,
I'm
have you
restraining
ever
her.
seen like? Cause I done seen some videos sometimes, and I'm not gonna lie, like I know you still a nigga, but I done seen I done seen some videos where
seen
I'm like,
some
yo, this nigga was justified in punching that hoe.
I seen that too. Yeah. I look at it like this.
We don't condone
I don't
domestic
condone. No,
violence.
listen.
or
I don't condone
violence
I don't condone
around
violence
here.
at all. But I
It
condone
depends on
protecting
the
yourself. I
situation.
condone
Yes.
self defense. I definitely condone self defense.
Right.
Like that's big. Like I don't fuck with people. Don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I watched this. I was watching this documentary about this guy that his baby mother was physically abusive to him. Like she used to beat him, and so he put a camera in the house. I feel like this shit was premeditated, but he ended up getting off. But anyways, he put cameras in the house and he started recording when she would cause she would do meth. And then she would spaz out on him and beat him up and shit. So he started recording it, and then one day she spazzed out on him and he shot her and killed her right in front of their son. The little boy was probably like 2. Shot her and killed
That
her.
was premeditated.
And it was pretty. That's what I feel. But what he did was at the trial, he had all those videos that he had recorded of showing her beating him. And that day when
But,
that
hey,
happened,
one thing you
But
can
how
say
he
is
got
he's
off.
smart enough.
Because
He's smart.
I thought you couldn't use video if the other person doesn't even know.
Listen, if it's
no, she
evidence
knows
to
she
be brought
lived
to
there.
the
She knew
table,
the cameras were in the house.
She knew the
Yeah,
cameras.
she knew
were
the
there?
cameras
Oh,
were there.
okay.
and she
But
did. I don't think
but
you
his
can say it
excuse
was-
with the cameras was saying that they just put the cameras in the house because like safety, you know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
mad
I
people
see,
got
I
cameras in
see,
their
I
house,
see.
right? But it was just so crazy that within a year of him putting in the cameras in there, he ended up killing her. So I feel like he planned that from the beginning. Like he put them cameras in and was like, you know what? Let me gather my
Maybe
evidence.
he
So when I
got
kill this
tired of
bitch,
it. Yeah, maybe. He got
why
tired of it.
you ain't leave? Why you made it get to the point where you had to put cameras to document
You got
the
a
shit
good
so you
point.
could kill her?
Right, but you don't know anyone's state of mind.
That's
though.
true too. I can understand this.
There's a
At the
lot
end
of
of the
reasons
day,
why
people
people
have their
leave.
own way of going about any situation at any
don't know,
time
dog.
because
If
it's
it-
like
if it
if
got
you gotta
situation,
if a
look at my
person
personal
if a person
situation. If I
is
was
thinking
with
about some
someone-
shit on their own and they want to say, you know what, fuck that shit. They don't got they lost it. They blanked. It's like they don't have a thought after that.
Right,
Yeah.
but that's
So
why
that's
I
like
say
darkness
in
for
his
them.
situation,
So
I feel
from
like
that,
it was premeditated.
Action is everything.
It wasn't
There's no
like a
thought about
situation
anything.
where it was
It
one day he
was.
snapped. I feel like it was
Right.
premeditated. He documented, saved all those because when you have like a camera in your house that's recording, it's not
Maybe
recording.
that's his way.
You
of
see what I'm
getting-
saying?
Maybe
But
that
he
was his way of getting
saved.
out.
He saved.
Would you
his
have done
right.
that?
What killed?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would kill.
Nah.
You sure?
But I don't know because my own personal situation, I never knew I was gonna do some shit like that until I actually, I
See?
didn't even know.
What
I
I'm
was
saying
gonna
is,
do
but
that.
if I'm in an abusive
did it turn off for
relationship-
you?
I didn't give a fuck at that point. It just.
Right there. See?
No, but
I
what
didn't
I'm
give a
saying
fuck
That's
is,
what
human nature at
happened. I didn't
times.
give a
I'm
fuck
in an
what-
abusive
I didn't-
relationship.
I didn't give a fuck about consequences. I
Right.
just did what I did.
But that was in that moment. That was a split decision. In that moment, you saw something and you snapped. You did what you did.
Right.
What I'm talking about, he's been in this situation with this lady for how long? She's been abusing him. He's been taking it and taking it and taking it. And then one day you want to say, oh, she went a little too much and I shot her and killed her? That's what I'm saying. Like, you
That
had
was planned.
time. Like, this wasn't just one day she just started spazzing on you. It was like, oh shit, I'm fearing for my life. Let me kill her. No, man.
I mean, I understand looking at the
I wouldn't do that, though.
now. No, I wouldn't
That's
do
weak.
that. I understand what you're saying,
Nah.
but I can't judge him for what he did because I don't really know how he felt. I didn't know his state of mind.
To me, I feel like if it got to that point where I was
know
like, yo,
how
I can't take this no more. I'm gonna kill
was.
this bitch. I would have been like,
I would've
yo,
left.
I'm out. Yeah, like I'm out. I'm leaving.
You would
I can't take it no more.
You would think you could leave.
No, you
And
can't.
then the crazy thing was where he had the gun
We can't
at.
say that. We can't say
What was
that
crazy?
because
What
We
was
have
crazy?
choices in life.
No, look,
we
where he
all
had the
have
gun
choices
at.
in life.
right, but
Where he had the gun behind the couch.
yeah, he was waiting.
We
He was
all have
waiting,
choices
man.
in life.
He set that shit up. He
So
was
in-
waiting for her.
In life,
Yep.
you make that choice that you're like available to make. So at the
Sometimes
end of
you
the day,
don't have the means to make the choice.
no, you
wanna
do
make.
have the means to make
You
the
don't
choice.
always have the
No matter
means.
what, your decisions from before lead to choices that you have to make.
no one. So that
No matter what.
no one can say that.
No matter-
can't
how you
that,
can't
'cause
say
when
that?
You're
That's
put into
life.
a situation. You don't know how
life.
how you're gonna react.
You
to
are
that
absolutely
situation.
correct.
You could be right now.
I'm not
you
disagreeing
could-
with
I
that.
mean,
I'm not disagreeing with that.
You as a
But you
male,
still
let's
have
just
to
say,
be rational with your thought at the end of the day.
Sometimes you have to make.
Why do you sometimes? Okay,
Struggling
sometimes you have to
decisions
make the
that make
right
you make fucked
wrong
up
decision
decisions 'cause
at the
you're-
right
all
moment.
right. So what do you
No.
feel
Yes,
about?
that's life.
Okay,
What do you feel
just
about?
just like that
At
show?
that moment,
what's that
no.
show? Wait, hold up.
What?
What's that show on Netflix with the three ladies that rob?
They got a
The
show?
heist or some shit like
They have
that?
a show.
No, it wasn't the heist. It was the three ladies. They all had a reason why
They
robbed.
did it for being
They
like
were doing it because one of
they
them
didn't have
their
they couldn't
husband.
afford shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
One of them, their husband, like they had a reason.
Yeah, they had
for it.
reasons.
I
I
totally
get it.
agree with them.
You do the
Right.
sometimes you do the wrong things for the right
so-
reasons,
Right.
that's the
and
same
sometimes
thing.
you
If
do the
you're
right
put
things
into
for the
a
wrong reason.
situation
That's
at
ain't that's
that
what we do?
moment And you're in a moment.
Isn't
of
that life, though?
struggle, And you have to make a decision. Sometimes you have to make a wrong decision to get out of a certain situation because that's.
I agree. I'm
Well,
not
that's what I'm
disagreeing
saying.
with that.
I'm not understanding in this situation with that guy killing the lady. I'm not understanding because what
I'm
I'm
not
saying
disagreeing
is, the lady been
Right.
abusing you.
But-
You had options.
But
You
maybe
could have
he
got out.
couldn't. Maybe
He
there
could
was a
have.
reason why
He
you
could
don't
have.
know.
And then the way how they was destroying her character, like they were putting it on like meth. He had videos that he saved of her doing meth, like in the room. She wouldn't do it in front of her son or nothing. She would put the son in the other room and then she'll go inside her room and, do her shit or whatever. But like he saved these videos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like the time that it took for you to save these videos, because what I'm saying is when you have a home record, it doesn't record. It's like every day it's a new recording. You see what I'm saying? You have to go there and save this.
Self-defense.
But that's what I'm saying. He had the choice. He
But
could have.
why was
He
he
had
wrong?
the option. He had the option where he could have got out the situation. So I'm saying the time
So
that
are
it
you
took
saying
him to
he's wrong?
record. No, I feel like he shouldn't have got off. I feel like he should have got like manslaughter, something. Like I don't think it should have just been, oh yeah, that's it, cut and dry.
Okay,
close.
so you're disagreeing with his charge, but you don't think he's wrong.
No, I feel like he. I don't know. I'm not. I don't
think
feel like he
you're wrong,
should have
'cause you
killed her.
think he
I don't
could've
feel like
did
he should have
something
killed
else.
her.
I don't think he's wrong.
That's why
I
you
think
think
he
he's
got
wrong.
should
fed
have
up.
killed her.
I think he got fed up in somehow, some
If
way.
you got
That's
fed
what
up,
I'm
you
saying.
leave.
Right,
The
maybe
time-
he shouldn't
the
have
time
killed
that
her.
he had where he was recording her doing drugs and he was saving these videos of her beating his ass. Why instead of saving this shit,
He was
to
beating her
program-
ass?
No, she beating his ass.
Right, so
the time that you were sitting there after she beat your ass and you go in that room and you're like, all right, let me save this recording.
you know why?
For my Rolodex.
You know
why?
why?
Didn't you just leave?
You know why? Because if he would have beat her ass.
No, not
let's say
him.
No, I'm saying. Oh, not him. I
No,
thought
I'm
you
saying
said why don't he beat her?
No, I said why didn't he leave the whole time while she's there beating his ass after she beat his ass and he go inside that room and save that recording of that, rewind and save that little clip of her beating his ass. Why in all that time? Why not just pack your shit and be like, I'm not taking this shit no more?
I don't know, maybe
But you're
he
just
tried-
staying there and you're recording and getting evidence for the day that you knew
Maybe
you was
there's
gonna
a
kill this
reason.
lady.
Maybe he had life insurance,
Probably.
and that was his come up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
'cause
got
they lived in a trailer.
Maybe he got her hooked on the meth.
Who knows?
Yo,
Exactly.
you're a
No.
smart motherfucker. You know what? I ain't even gonna front because
People do that.
But
people
what I'm
do that on the sense of being conniving though.
Yeah.
That's how these humans are nowadays.
Yeah.
That's how
Yo,
people
did you
think.
ever see the one with the lady that was giving her husband the I'm
gonna write a movie on that.
The coolant out the
That's
car?
smart as
She was
fuck.
putting it in the Kool-Aid. and she was just little doses, and it was just getting him sick. And every time he would go to the hospital, and he'll be in the hospital, you know, he have a nurse watching, he would get better, and as soon as he come home, he'll get sick again. So one time he went to the hospital and he wasn't getting better. So one of the nurses, just quick thinking, was like, every day she comes here, she'd bring him soup. And when she bring the soup after he eat, he's like real lethargic. Like he's not looking like how he looked earlier on in the day. So one of the days when the lady brought the soup, the nurse was like, doctor said you can't have anything right now. Took the soup and went and tested it or some shit like that. And found that the lady was putting the shit in the food, trying to kill her husband slowly. Yep. And it's like the doses that she was putting, it wasn't showing up like in no
dirty game and a dirty world.
Humans
shit like
I'm
that.
like, and this man sleeping with this lady every fucking night, just smiling. My wife.
We're nasty, conniving people.
Yo,
yep.
Especially when our feelings is hurt.
It's so funny because you know what's so funny. I'm gonna get deep into this part.
Why did God give us feelings to be able to react?
And it's funny that you bring that whole idea because me personally, I don't know if I believe in the idea of God or the whole. If you sin, he'll punish you type bullshit. No, I believe that's the universal law of life.
Karma.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how we live life. You do wrong, you gonna get wrong back done on you. You do good, you gonna get done, good back on you. But at the end of the day, you're gonna do both because you're a human being. Now, what you were saying is so funny, right? Because I was thinking, we are very evil. Like when we want to be, we are very evil motherfuckers. Like I'm not talking about like individuals. I'm talking about as a whole, as human beings. Yeah. And it's so funny because we were made in his image, in his likeness. What makes you think that motherfucker who quote unquote didn't make us?
That. Isn't there a Bible verse where it's like God is an envious God?
And I'm gonna make it so bad because people gotta think like, oh, he's being blasphemous. Nah, I'm being real and I'm speaking my mind because I don't give a fuck about what you thinking for this being blasphemous or not. Right? Because I don't believe in that fuck shit.
Who knows?
You know what I'm saying? But I do believe there's a such individual creator or whatever the fuck it is that may have created us and then just say, you know what, you're on your own. Is whatever. I ain't fucking with you. You go ahead and live your life. But at the end of the day, it's not no motherfucker that's in the sky or that's looking over every 7 billion.
You know what them atheists call him?
What?
Or him, her, whatever. Atheists call God. They call him Sky Daddy.
Yeah. The Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy. Sky Daddy is gonna go ahead and punish me because I did it. Man, get the fuck out of town. Yeah, I don't believe in that shit. But is there such thing that created us? Could be. Shit, we probably could have came from the fucking soils of the earth. We don't fucking know.
Who knows?
You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Not to cut you. Did you hear that these motherfuckers are trying to open a portal?
They already did that.
To another. I don't know if they did that in 2012.
They did it in 2012. And I'm gonna tell you, you could do that your goddamn self if you just meditate and really focus on yourself.
I'm talking about. They were talking about just recently.
Yeah, the
where they're talking about.
Yeah, where they're talking about opening that shit up
the atoms and whatever, and making them collide like the Big Bang.
The portal where?
It's in,
like to open a portal to another dimension.
Another dimension. What you mean for what?
I mean, like that really.
Just to be able to do it.
They already
that
did
really happened.
Yes.
What they're saying is,
why don't we see?
All right, look. This is what they're saying. All right, you ever heard you heard of the Big Bang Theory, right? Where scientists believe they don't believe in God, they believe in the Big Bang Theory. That's how everybody was created. So what they're trying to do is create that again. So they're trying to like create like a big ball of energy, 2 big balls of energy, and make them collide. And they're hoping that that's gonna do it, like basically be another, like open another portal or some shit like.
Where's the energy?
Shit, they scientists.
I don't get it.
I know you don't. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't.
I don't
get
understand
that
what
shit.
you don't see.
All right.
So
it's not about what you don't see.
I don't see.
Do you feel energy?
See, it's not there.
Well, what I'm saying, like, all right, you see how you see
vibe.
All right, you know, but you see how you watch like movies and shit, and you see when they're in like a lab and they like turn on a machine and it's like a whole bunch of electricity or some shit. No, that's what I'm saying because that's basically what they're trying to do. Well, and then all that, those 2 big balls of energy are supposed to collide and open a portal.
Do you?
So the man, sorry, you got to break it down a little bit more.
That's how I'm breaking it down in my head.
Energy? What is energy?
You have energy in your body.
What
Energy
is
is
energy?
a-
I'm not
energy
a scientific
is electric.
person. If you tell me math, I'm all for it.
Energy
Right.
is protons, neutrons, and like what's the other one? Proton, neutrons,
Electrons.
and, electrons. Like
Gravity?
that. No, that's
No, you
so
remember
silly,
science?
yo.
Did you pay
Now
attention
being
in
an
science?
asshole. Now you being an asshole. No.
She said gravity.
She's being an asshole. She's being an asshole. How you gonna sit here and say gravity when I ain't say nothing about
Bitch, what
gravity?
is E equals MC squared?
She don't even fucking talk about that shit. She just being an asshole. She just being an asshole.
I don't know.
Yo, what
asshole.
the fuck is going on?
I know pi.
Pi?
What's
What's pi?
3.
What?
3.333.
Nope.
No.
Yes,
Nope.
it is.
It's 3.14, 6, 8, 9,
No,
something
No,
like
look,
that.
you
Just a whole
gotta
bunch of numbers
remember
like that. You
pi.
talking about 3.333.
Pi, if you flip it upside down, it spells pi. So 3.14, because if you flip it upside, the 4 looks like a P, the 1 is a I, and the 3 looks like a E.
Oh, okay.
So
I've been out
3.14.
of school longer than y'all.
Hey,
I was close. I said 3.
Right, just off
I was
by a
close.
point.
I said 3.
no, you was off by 2 points. The point
Okay,
2,
but
whatever.
anyways, I don't understand where they get energy from and how it turns into a ball of fire and they're gonna throw it
Well, it's
together.
not a ball of fire.
All right.
I'm just
You ever
saying,
took
like, I'm
mushrooms?
trying to break it down
No.
for you.
You never ate mushrooms?
No.
All right. Mushrooms can show you that type of shit that she's trying to explain.
Or acid. I mean, acid is a
acid
little more
too.
dangerous,
So
but
why?
It's
So
not that
why
they're
do you have
dangerous.
to take a drug?
It's
I
that
think
the
so,
fact that-
because-
it's not that you
because-
don't have. See, the thing is, they see that's what I'm saying. Like they miseducate us. Like they don't really
Listen,
show you
listen.
how you could really
the
tap into
reason
your
why
own third
the
eye.
reason why I
Like,
say
they do that
acid is
shit.
more dangerous because I know people
it's
that
longer?
trip on because I know people that
Yeah, it's
trip
a
on
12-hour
acid.
thing. You
No,
can't do
no,
nothing.
I know people that tripped on acid way back in the day, and today 10, 15 years later, they still be feeling the effects sometimes of that trip that they had 15 years ago. That's why I
still
say
feel the
that.
effects of my trip from goddamn taking a shroom.
Oh,
Because I
well,
see
then
myself-
it's like the same
it's
shit
not, it's
then.
not effects. It's just from what I
It's a psychedelic. It's a psychedelic, so it's gonna fuck up something in your
I
brain.
encourage motherfuckers to at least do it one time, and I mean that in a real serious like tone.
I think
because
shrooms
say
are better
that-
than acid.
Well, it's from the earth,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
but.
But
The reason why I say people should do
people know
shrooms
what
is that-
shrooms are for the people that don't know what shrooms
It's fungus.
are?
It's fungus. And you know
it
what? I'm gonna be
grows
honest.
from
It comes
animal
from
shit.
yeah, it comes from
Yeah.
cow shit.
Yeah.
It comes
But I
from cow
mean, like,
shit.
do you know that that's one of the best coffees? They have the most expensive coffee. It comes from
that's
this
fine.
little
I
animal.
still won't eat the
The
coffee.
animal eats whatever it eats,
You
and
eat
then
the
it shits
animal.
out.
What are you
It
talking
shits
about?
it out.
So hold on a second.
You
That
eat the
is
animal.
not vegan. So you do shrooms? That's not vegan.
That
Shroom
is
is
vegan.
vegan.
How is it vegan? It's from cow shit.
Everything.
No,
plants
that's
is
manure,
grown
though.
from cow shit.
That's
What are you
manure.
talking about?
That's manure. That's
Manure
like them
is-
putting down
manure is
flour
not-
or
manure is
shit.
soil, you know that,
Yeah.
right?
I know it manure.
Okay, then, so
soil.
we're
Yeah.
not vegans at the end of the day. Then, if that's the case, if that's what you want to
Right,
make it
exactly.
seem, well, guess what? I'm a vegan.
He identifies as a vegan.
Because the manure comes from the cow. That's what is growing your fucking vegetables. That's in your vegetables.
you're right.
True.
But at the end of the day, guess what?
What?
I'm
You're
still
not
a
a vegan,
vegan.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm a vegan.
Yeah, you might as well
I
eat
am a
some
vegan.
chicken.
You buy
Eat some
meat.
steak tonight,
Good.
bitch.
For
I'm
real.
good.
You been
my body is like different.
You
so
been
I'm
eating them
good, you know what I'm
shrooms?
saying?
Yeah.
I fuck with being.
So
a
what's up?
vegan.
You gonna give me some shrooms?
I got you.
All right, cause I'll try it. But I need to be
I
around some people I
suggest
could
it-
trust.
No,
So if I start tripping,
no.
I gotta be by myself.
No.
I suggest. Listen,
What?
operative word.
What?
Suggest.
Uh-huh.
Not saying you have to.
What?
You do that shit by your motherfucking self in a comfortable space and setting.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you really do feel off of people's energy, vibe.
But that's
mood,
like X.
whatever the case is.
When you want X, it's like, yo, you could be with your best
I never
friend and
did
be like,
X. I can't
I
say.
don't like
I
you
never
right
did
now.
X. I never did
you
X.
don't know why.
I never did X. I can't say.
All right, well, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It's
Molly,
like basically
see,
the same thing.
I never did
Molly
Molly
before,
X, none
and
of that shit.
Molly
I done
gets
shrooms
you-
and marijuana.
You happy? You love everybody.
Oh, now on X, you go
But-
through moods because on
but it
X you could get
depends.
mad and just be fucking mad. Like, why am I so
And gritting
mad?
your teeth.
Yeah,
Nah,
you
I'm
be like,
good
I
on
don't
that
know why
shit.
the
I
fuck
seen my
I'm so
partners on that
mad.
shit when I was in
Yeah.
college, and I was like, man, I can't I don't want to grit my teeth.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
Molly makes you grit your teeth.
Oh,
X
see, I
do
want
too.
that
It's
shit.
'cause
But
cocaine.
you're not angry. You're happy. You're dancing.
Oh, no,
you're
no,
doing
no.
I heard that
shit.
shit make you
You're
like, yeah, I heard that shit
fucking
make you
dancing
like
and
feel like, you know what I'm
you're happy.
saying?
because it has
Right, 'cause
cocaine and
yeah.
I'm
whatever.
good off the coke.
So you like
Yeah,
that's
I
why
got
they make tell you to like chew. You remember back in the day,
Weed
everybody had a
and shrooms is my
pacifier in
thing.
their mouth.
I
That
heard
was
about
it.
yeah.
It was because they grit
Oh,
their teeth, so
that's
they would
why
have
they
the
give 'em
pacifier.
out at the
Yes.
little
That's
freak
why people be chewing
shows.
gum
So
and
you
shit.
will just
That's-
chew on the
them little
pacifier
freak
instead
shows,
of gritting
they
your
be
teeth.
popping the Molly
Damn
and the
right.
pacifiers,
Yeah.
the little neon ones.
Yeah, so you're not grilling your,
What
you know,
freak shows
grinding
you
on your
went to?
teeth.
Oh, but you know, huh?
What freak shows you went to?
No, I haven't been.
You
She
lying.
pleads the
Someone should
fifth.
take me. I would love to go.
She
No,
pleads
I've
the fifth.
never
I'll
been.
go
Plead
too.
the
I'm gonna go
fifth.
to a freak
Hold on,
show.
no, no, no.
Freak hole.
What?
Freak hole.
Uncle Luke,
Make your
what you
motherfucking
went?
knees touch your
I wanna wear
elbows.
little lingerie and go to a freak show.
Yeah.
How about we just throw one?
Wait, isn't
Nah.
your girl doing something like that?
I don't
Shout
wanna
out to
be,
Bitcoin
I don't wanna
Fairy.
be at a freak show with all my niggas that I chill with. No, I want to go out
You know
somewhere.
what I'm saying?
Way
Like,
Wait, but
we-
the
no,
girl,
who
isn't
says
she doing
dudes
something
you gotta
like
chill
that?
with? I'm
Is it a
talking
freak
about
show
you
or just
just
a
making
slumber
it
party?
like you sell
Make
it.
what?
The girl, isn't
Nah,
she
it's
doing
not-
something like that?
It's
That's
just
not a
only
freak
for
show.
women.
But that's what I'm saying. Is
not a
they gonna
freak
be
show.
doing freaky shit or it's
Nah,
just a
you
summer
doing
party?
drunk games.
Man, these hoes gonna be licking pussy by the end of the night.
I ain't say all
Oh,
that
well.
shit.
Then I'm
That's
out.
what she said. But yeah, y'all should do a free
I'll
show.
watch.
Why don't y'all throw a free
Yo!
show? Invite people. Just not invite. No. Don't invite people. Throw a,
Nah.
a real deal freak show. Get freaky rappers.
We don't
and
know
singers.
until we
Wait,
go
hold
to
on.
one.
Let
That's
me-
what I'm saying. I
finna
want to
put y'all on
experience it
one.
so I can know.
Look, I'm finna put y'all on ones. Just
Oh, who?
y'all too. I'm finna
No, I'm
put y'all
saying on
game.
what? Who freak show?
Y'all's.
No, we
No,
need
we
to
wanna
go to
one
one,
first. We're not
and so
having
we
a
can
freak show.
experience
All right.
and see what.
And I
you know?
definitely want.
Go
I mean,
to
the
one,
people that
but
we
I'ma
would
give y'all
invite
the
would
plat-
be
I'ma
the
give
people
y'all the
that we
idea
know.
on how
I'm
to
not
do
doing
that
a free
shit.
show.
No.
Right.
I want to go away somewhere.
that's
So
what
when
I'm
I
saying.
do
People-
shit, what happens out there stays
Right,
out
stays
there.
out there.
Why y'all
No.
don't
So y'all don't know
That's
nothing.
it.
Y'all ain't thinking
So,
big.
Y'all,
Like-
we
Y'all
have
ain't
to
thinking
separate
big.
No
the two.
face,
Y'all ain't
no
thinking
case.
no
Personal
big.
experience. We want to go to a freak
Y'all
show.
ain't thinking
Because-
no
Can
big.
someone DM us? We want to
DM
go to
us
a freak
about-
show.
Y'all
A
ain't
freak
thinking
show. I'm
big.
talking about freaky
What I'm saying
deaky.
is that
Like that nigga
Freak
Bolo, that nigga
y'all can
Bolo
go-
that was on Real
y'all can create
Housewives,
your own
some shit like
freak
that.
show
But we need
and
to go
start
to one
selling the
first.
fucking tickets. Y'all don't really gotta go to one first to
We
know how
gotta
that shit
see.
go.
Yeah, we do.
Y'all freaks, y'all got their
Because
stuff,
there's
right?
a lot of details.
No, but we
that
have
people
to
may
network. Cause where are we
Y'all
gonna
know
find these
freaky
freaky
shit.
people?
Y'all know freaky things y'all like, right?
Right,
So
but
then
where are we
y'all
gonna
can
find
present
these
it.
freaky people? So we
Y'all-
gotta go
okay,
there and network.
You promote it. Hello, you put it online.
No,
Everybody, it's
but
freaks
that's what I'm
online.
saying. Most of the people
It's
that
freaks
respond,
online.
most of the people that respond gonna be people responding because they want to come there and see some freaky shit.
Not on
That's why
Instagram,
we
I'm
want to
not
go
talking
about
to
that.
a freak so we
Find
can
some
meet people
motherfucking
that's
freaky
already
people.
in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So go to swinger events.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
And
right
then
now
that's
we start
who you go ahead and I
because-
do freaky shows for $150 a ticket, a couple. If you single, $300. If you gotta like, that's how you start
Well,
doing
first of all,
it as a business.
first of all, that
I want y'all
requires.
to do that.
First of
Why
all,
don't you do that
first
since
of
it's so
all, that
easy?
requires a
I don't wanna- I'm
venue.
focused on the music.
That requires a deposit.
Hell yeah.
That requires way more than this.
Right, like it's just this is give me some money and let's do this.
Let's just be. Let's just
I'm
be
saying,
realistic.
you can
Come
start
on,
that
bro.
shit.
This is why
You
men.
can start that
with their
shit.
All right, start it
You
there,
can start
Feebo.
that. No, I don't wanna start
Feebo
that.
Da God, you the manager.
Women sell sex better than men. At the end of the day,
Organization.
Women sell
This nigga
sex
just say,
better than
tell
men.
everybody,
Hold
give
on,
me
what you mean?
$150. All right, now when
I
everybody
didn't
show
say
up,
that.
where we gonna do
We
that?
gonna come
I
to
didn't
the
say that.
studio, y'all.
I didn't say that. I didn't say all that, just
Musicmedialodge.com.
that.
Tickets online.
I didn't say all just that, nah. I'm saying you could plan that shit though.
Bruh.
You could charge
Check
the
out
tickets
all
like that. But you could go ahead and plan it. You know what I'm saying? And put it to work.
Yo,
I'm telling you. Y'all
Feebo Da
sleep.
God.
Hit it, got it.
Y'all
Hit him
sleep.
up for the location.
He got a private location.
No,
If you
it
hit
does
me
not
up,
work
I'll call
that
you.
way. It's
Bruh.
a great idea. I would love to do that.
But you would have to have
I
some
have to see what's
organization.
involved.
It's
I
not
have
that
to see
easy.
what's
It's not that
involved.
easy.
Because
I
first
get it.
of all,
Y'all
I'm
wanna go
telling
and
you,
see
there
how
has
it's
to be a
ran.
lot of
No, but real
And y'all
shit
wanna do
though.
yourselves.
Real shit
there has to be a
though.
lot of sexual, open, non-judgmental people.
Right.
And you have to
Go
have
to the
someone.
new beach.
Someone there got to have some kind of drugs.
No, but that's what I'm
And
saying.
usually
we can just
it's
go to one of
bring
these
your
so we
own
already know
bottle.
those people
So
are that
everyone
like
gotta
that.
bring their own bottle. We have to have bartenders. We need a venue.
No, but that's what I was
We have
gonna
to
say.
have a
We could do an Airbnb.
Security.
Yeah, you
We
could
could
do
do an
Airbnb.
Airbnb.
We have to provide some food.
We could do an Airbnb though. That's one thing off the
Some
list.
Airbnbs now with
Yeah, they
all these new
recording
rules,
all the
you
like
can't-
activities that's going
you
on
can't
and that
have
shit.
any kind of parties. Nope.
That too.
You can't
Well,
have anything
let's
now.
say you did find a Airbnb
You can
that
get
you can
an
have a
event
party.
space, though,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be 100 people.
You know what I mean? Y'all can get an event space.
Right, you
Y'all
could get an event space. But that's what she's saying. It's not like you just boom. It's
No, I
done.
didn't
It's a
say
lot of
that.
stuff you have to do behind
You
it.
have to have
It's
deposits.
every plan.
The way you said it, nigga, you was like, yo, just tell people $150, $300 for a couple, and boom, it's done. No, it's not.
Listen.
So, and then the other
I
thing
would
you
say
have
you
to
gotta
do
plan
is,
it.
if this is something that's going to happen 6 months from now, but the venue requires a 60 to 90 day deposit to hold that day, well then 6 months in advance we need to start booking for tickets and have a deadline to gather all that money,
Right.
or we have to figure out a way who's going to sponsor something
Right,
like that, because
right.
that's a lot of money. Because if I'm going to an event like that,
Right.
I need cleanliness, I need organization, I
Yeah,
need
you
to
gotta have
know
a
that
budget
shit
behind
is
everything.
legit.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I gotta
Niggas
have
ain't
people-
just popping
right,
up
I gotta
on
have
IG
people in
and
place.
being like, okay,
Because
yeah, I'm
if
here.
freaky,
All that
I
shit.
want to
I
feel
know.
comfortable wherever I'm getting.
Those gonna be the
freaky
real freaks just popping up. I'm
You
here.
gotta have the
I'm here
security
about the
on-
blowjob.
Right, yeah,
on spot,
yeah. We're
you
not
know what
here
I'm
trying to
saying?
Fuck.
create a fucking like big orgy environment. It would just be like
Right.
a legit
No.
professional,
Right.
Sure.
nice.
That's why the whole
Great
point
event.
was we would go to one so we can meet like-minded people.
Right, and
so
see
we
how
can
shit
already
works
see
out.
how their shit is run,
Then-
whatever going. We're not gonna do
then
it just
your
like
idea
that. You
can
just gonna
maybe
get
come into
ideas.
play.
That's like I have a friend that has a restaurant. And you know he built his restaurant off of traveling
That's dope.
and going to different
What does he
places and
cook?
trying their food, and that's how he did
What
his
does he
restaurant.
cook?
It's nothing like spectacular. Like
I'm saying, does he do
like
special
sandwiches, like little sliders. He
So it's
does
not- it's not-
wings.
It's not
you
like
know,
a specific
no.
island food?
But he's just traveled and been to different restaurants. So
Different
he's
ways
gathered
of
different,
cooking, yeah.
different recipes and stuff like that. And he just incorporates a lot of different shit
Right.
into his
I do the
food,
same
and
thing.
it's dope as fuck.
I do the same thing. Like today,
Whenever I go out to eat, I be looking at this shit and I be like, man, make this shit at home.
right.
But sometimes at home, you're not really thinking about
just-
putting
you're
that
right.
shit together like that. You're like, yo, that's a good
The
idea.
other day I threw together, like we barely had anything, like I didn't feel like going shopping, so I threw together some rice. I made it some yellow rice, some seasoning, and cut up some little hot dogs, threw it in there, some onions and peppers.
Bitch,
See,
that's a
Shane, you had to
staple
add hot
in
dog. That
every
shit
black
could've been
home.
vegan right there.
Tell me y'all ain't never eat
That shit could've been
Franken. I mean,
vegan
what
right
they call
there,
it?
though.
Frank. Well, we call it
It could have been
Franken
vegan right there without the
Yeah,
damn hot
pork and
dogs.
beans.
Pork and beans.
Yeah.
That is a staple, but
Beans
everybody in
and
it
beans.
with beans
Yeah.
and some fucking hot dogs and
Oh
some
yeah,
white
and I
rice.
added some pinto beans.
I could eat some pinto.
And Sarah's cousin came over and she was like, I don't
You
know,
like, I don't know
what
nothing
that
about them
was
hot
the other
dogs.
day, but whatever it was, I ate a whole bowl of it. And I was like, I don't even know. I just like threw that shit together.
Right.
Because when you learn so many different cultures,
What
I
you
learned
love to
so-
cook?
Yeah.
I love to cook when I'm in the mood.
Yeah, me too.
You just love to cook when you in the mood
Yeah.
too.
It's
Like
be-
I'm not gonna
it's
cook
become
every
a
day.
chore.
Cook.
It's become a chore.
I am not gonna cook every day.
Yeah, I
But
don't
the
cook
thing
every
about
day.
it is, like, usually if I
I
do
did it for
cook,
so
it's
long.
enough where it's gonna last 2 days.
Yeah.
So like, okay, I don't
See,
have to
that's
cook
ideal.
tomorrow.
When people cook, people should cook for at least like. I mean, if they like leftovers.
Right. I
At least
mean,
have,
in
like,
my
2
house,
days
it doesn't matter. You like it or not. What you gonna
You
eat?
getting leftovers. You don't want it?
you don't want it, well,
you
you
go to
ain't
bed.
You ain't gonna eat or make a sandwich
know
or
what's so
something.
funny?
Eat some cereal.
You know what's so crazy? A lot of people don't like that idea. Like,
What?
I don't get it. Like,
What?
the what you were just saying. Like, if you don't want this shit, you going to bed hungry. Like,
Yeah,
and,
but that's
and some
real.
parents, and some parents
You
are like,
can't say
nah.
there's not food.
Okay,
There's
well,
food.
if you don't want
just
this, what you
don't
want to
want
eat? Like, man, what the fuck is you doing? You
Well,
abide to this shit? Like, no.
Well, some parents feel like they parent, which is not wrong. If the kid don't want it, they don't want it. Like, there's gonna be some days I cook, I have leftovers. I don't want that shit.
Me
either.
too, right?
I want
You don't
something
gotta
else.
But you
force the
find
child.
I guess
something
as
else.
a kid, you have to figure. As kids, we're programmed to be like, nope, they just got to take whatever
Right,
the fuck.
right.
But sometimes I do feel bad. I be like, they don't want to eat that shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. There's not that there's nothing
And I'll give it to-
there.
I'll let them eat
Like,
whatever.
come on, like there's
I
a
guess that's
sandwich,
just
bitch. You
tough.
can make a sandwich. You can make
Sometimes
peanut
I
butter
am,
and
I
jelly. Like,
right. Oh yes, that's
there's
what
other stuff that you can do if you
I
don't want
go
this, but I'm
I
not
don't
gonna make it for
something
you.
extra.
Right.
If
That'd
they
be
don't like
tough.
what I eat, if it's a leftover and they don't like it, now if I cook it fresh, nigga, you gotta eat that shit
Right.
today.
Nah, I'd
Yeah.
be tough as hell. Like,
But
man, shit.
but I don't really have problem.
Ain't-
My kids always eat
No.
whatever. I don't have no problem with none of that.
all right, so we digress. So Feebo Da God, you're a
good.
manager or whatever. So who are some of the artists that you manage? We just had a whole session about
For real, just so
everything
y'all
but Feebo Da God.
Y'all shit don't be nothing about the motherfucking shit like
No.
that. Hey, you know
because we don't want to know the normal stuff that people gonna ask you when you come to an interview.
I get
Like,
it. Let's see
hey,
if they
how
got
long have you been
personality and all
doing
that
this?
shit.
About a person.
What?
I get
Right,
it.
we
Wanna
want to
see
know the real
how
you.
wide they can talk.
Right, we're talking
Damn
real
right.
life
Talking.
shit. You answering questions.
Yeah,
People
I
are
get it, I
getting to
get it,
know
I
That's
get
what
who
it
they
is.
are.
Motherfucking Breathe Easy
And that's
podcast.
it.
That's what the fuck we
It's
do.
not like,
I
okay,
get it.
when did
This
you
is
start
not
your
no
career?
button up
I get it.
Where did you grow
motherfucking
up?
business interview.
I grew up in
Bitch,
St.
we gonna
Pete.
breathe easy.
Right.
We gonna smoke, we gonna drink, and we gonna talk
What's your
shit.
tax ID number?
Right.
That's not your damn
All
business.
right. So yeah, Feebo. So who are some of the artists that you manage? So you have Young Soul.
That's the artist I only manage, and
Right
like
now.
that's the main focus. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember y'all before we started talking about some random shit. I remember
It
like,
wasn't random.
Yeah, it was random.
No, it
'Cause
wasn't.
it was because
No.
it was a question asked. She was like, I got a song on my phone by Feebo Da God. Look.
Okay,
I'm playing one
and?
right now. See, the thing was this. I was managing artists before I managed Soul, but I met Soul like 3 years prior,
Okay.
and I met Soul.
But
through
he
the-
had another manager.
no.
Oh,
was
he
his
ain't had
own.
no
He
manager.
was- you know what I'm saying? I met
This
Soul.
is Feebo Da God's song. It's called Self-Preservation.
And
Self-preservation.
It's
so
very good though.
the thing is,
Have you
that-
ever heard the story about the wolf and the ice?
So the thing is, Terry, goddamn.
Wait, did you hear the story about the
No, I
wolf with
never
the
heard
ice?
that
his
shit.
feelings, y'all.
All right, let me tell you the story about the wolf with the ice. So there's a wolf, right? And they have a cube
Check
of
it out.
ice. And
Self-preservation.
inside it, that's what made me think of that.
Uh-huh.
So they have the cube of ice, and there's a blade in the ice. But the wolf don't know that. So the wolf is hungry. So he goes over. Oh, well, he's hot. So he goes over to the thing of ice, and he's licking the ice. And as he's licking the ice, the blade is cutting his tongue. So he's keep on licking the ice because he think that he's eating.
Ice.
No, he's licking his blood because remember the blade is cutting his tongue. So he's thinking that he's eating like a animal. You know what I'm saying? And he's basically like just bleeding to death.
It's gonna sit in my stomach.
I don't know. It was just like, all right.
I heard that story, but yeah.
It was on this Dead Presidents.
Ew.
It's on the album.
Making my stomach hurt.
But yeah, okay, so there's a song that you play. I'ma make you notice me. Like
No, she didn't play that song.
What?
I
No,
didn't
no.
play-
There's another one.
because
Like
I
they
like
always
this
play
one
it at the
better.
club. They always play it at the
A lot of
club.
people like that song better.
They always
like
play it
this
at the
one
club. So so who
Alright.
is that? Or is that your song? Or
Alright,
what is that?
So I'm gonna give y'all a whole background,
How
and
it go
please,
again?
I'ma make you notice me.
I'm gonna give y'all a whole background of like this journey to where we at now, and please. You so silly. All right, so that song, "Notice Me," I wrote. I wrote, just wrote. I gave up.
Oh, you wrote the song.
I wrote the song.
Okay.
Came up with the melody.
So how did you link up with that chick? Can we talk about the scandal
What scandal?
What scandal?
with the chick?
What the chick?
chick?
Didn't she like-
What scandal?
Didn't she like suck off a basketball team?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Y'all
speaks about that
confusing
shit.
people 'cause I'm confused. What are y'all talking about?
Oh,
Who
she ain't
sucked
up
off
on
who?
game.
Scandal.
And what
She's
scandal?
not up on game. All right. The chick that sings "Notice Me"
I'ma
is
make you
her name.
notice me.
All right, pause.
Wait, why?
So the viewers can hear what we're talking about. This is the song.
All right, this is a
Notice Me.
song we just talking about.
Just real
Copyright
quick.
and everything good, right? Okay.
Here,
Go ahead,
go
play
Here's
it.
a little verse Tim was singing.
Yes, I own rights to this song, "Feebo Da God." So don't.
Okay.
you know
Bam
what I'm saying?
bam. So
Let
we
that
can
shit be
play it
known.
on here. We can play it.
Here you go, y'all. See, that's what Tammy was playing around with.
I sound just like her that hoe.
Hey.
You stupid.
All right, so that's the song. Pause. There you go.
All right, so that's a song.
So yeah. What was the question?
How you
did
know the
go
girl
about-
and
How
she
did-
sucked
alright.
off a team
All right. So yeah.
at one time?
So I'm gonna give y'all the whole story before. Like I'm gonna give y'all.
It was
the
like
story.
what they call that? Bang, gang bang.
Is this allowed to be
Yeah.
shared?
100.
I mean, she shared that shit on her own.
Oh.
She spoke about it on her own.
That's why I said, can I
Okay.
talk about the scandal? I wanted to make sure it was
Well,
right.
you didn't even let him answer.
He knew what the fuck I was talking about. That's why he talking about, hold on, what scandal? Nigga, you know what the fuck I'm
Nah,
talking
because
about.
I know she liked to talk, and then she didn't let you talk, and then she go random with this. So I was just making sure, like, what is it that she really
It wasn't
talking about?
random.
Alright.
It wasn't random.
And
Okay.
he didn't want to answer right away.
Yeah, because I just know. I'm just
Hold
saying.
on. Did she suck you off? That's
No.
what I want to know. Oh, okay.
Oh.
No, because I
I
just
was-
thought about it. It was like,
I
if that's
was-
what she's good for.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to speak about like
What?
nothing like that.
Cap.
Cap,
like
nah,
that.
you think he got some?
I think he
I think he
lied.
got some too. I think that nigga was like, yo, I want to know what was going on with the, the
All right,
basketball
so
team
yeah,
and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did not have any sexual intercourse.
And that's
With
why
that
her lips. She doing your lips the same
I
way.
had no sexual intercourse with that woman. And I was not really
Okay.
completely like
On God.
On God.
All right.
On,
That's cool.
On Feebo Da God.
Professional. You kept the
I
professional.
kept it, you know what I'm saying?
All
Because
right.
I honestly on some real
Did
shit.
she try? Did she say like,
I would-
I
alright,
suck
put like
your
this.
dick for a track?
All right, put like this. I say this. You could just go on. You could go on
Yo,
my.
you a fool.
You could go on my page. It's a video on there
Uh-huh.
that shows the interaction.
Okay.
So
You
from
strictly
that point, you can
professional.
go ahead and speak about it from there. Me
Alright.
personally, I ain't even really trying to like speak about that shit. Honestly,
Okay.
not no disrespect though.
Right.
But no, I did not fuck her. I didn't get no hair from her.
Nothing.
I ain't
It was
get nothing
strictly
from her.
professional.
It was strictly professional. I
Alright.
was I was on a mission to make money from this record.
All right. So
You know what I'm saying?
how did the
How
concept
did the
of the
record-
song
To it.
come up?
Where'd it go? What
Where'd
happened
it
to
go? The song, it's
It's
out.
still there?
Yeah, it's on. It's on.
Right,
all
but where did the
platforms.
concept? How did the idea come
Oh,
from? Like,
okay,
you
all right.
writing
So I was in the
song?
studio with my producer. So we was working on some shit. Like this time, I was saying, like that's why I wanted to give a background of like what you know what I'm saying, because this shit coincide.
Right.
So my journey in this music shit was I was managing artists. You know what I'm saying? But before I was managing artists, I just used to be in the studio, just like helping out with people, like seeing what the fuck they could do with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got into managing artists when I started substitute teaching, and then I
Oh.
discovered my first artist. At that moment, I still believe in him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't work with him like that no more.
Okay.
Because I'm solely focused on Young Soul's career. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out Young
but-
Soul.
yeah, go stream Groove. It's on all streaming platforms.
Groove.
Spotify, almost 1 million views. Please go stream that, and we dropping a video soon.
Definitely.
So yeah, I got into the management at that point in time. I brought it to a partner of mine, KG. You know what I'm saying? I was like, look, he was actually doing the management thing. Like he was doing the music shit like for a nice minute. Like he was the one that actually like kind of like taught me the game, put me into my like mode of being a manager.
So where's
being, like,
KG right now?
He I mean, we still keep in contact.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I brought him to him. I was like, yo, I got an artist, bro. Let's see what we could do with him. You know what I'm saying? But I was really trying to give it to him as him to manage. Like he wasn't really my golden goose, but he should have. But I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't.
Wait
take
a
on
minute. I thought we was talking about Notice Me.
No, this leading.
Oh, okay,
everything
okay.
is leading because
Leading
you
to it.
know what I'm saying. So boom, I got into management and doing that shit. Boom, me and KG, we kind of had our own little bicker and back and forth. We fell out. You know. What
Oh,
I'm saying?
y'all had a little beef.
Yeah, so I let that
Hey,
situation. At that
KG.
moment, you know what I'm
I
saying.
know you don't want these hands,
So
bruh.
when I left
my
that
God. That's
situation,
That's Feebo right here.
I was
Feebo.
I was in
Feebo.
it to the point where I was still in management mode, so I just wanted to look for artists that I wanted to manage, whatever the case. And so at that time, I was like, fuck working. I quit my job, like both
Damn.
of my jobs. So I was just basically, you know what I'm saying, doing like Uber and shit like that. So I was just like going through music, but it was this one person music that I had a long time ago. But I had recently like linked up to his music that he recently came out with at that moment. That was like 3 years ago and 4 years ago.
This not Young Soul.
No.
Okay.
This leads to Young Soul. This
Okay.
was like, I'm telling you, it's like a journey. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and see what's good. You know what I'm saying? Like if he got it, like, you know what I'm saying, a situation or whatever the case is, because his music was dope to me. So I hollered at him. He was like, nah, yeah, pause. You see, y'all motherfucker. Man, listen.
I just said.
Pause. So
I don't know what the
Nowadays.
pause was for.
yes,
Because he said I hollered at a nigga.
I had to holler at him.
Pause.
Okay.
I had
Well,
hollered at
you
him.
gotta
Pause.
let niggas know
So-
nowadays.
My legs are
You
sweating.
right. It's so funny. Why I gotta let motherfuckers know?
Right.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
that's
I love
because
women.
that's
I
what we
adore
do
women.
nowadays.
At the end of the day, I'm strictly clitly.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's a new one.
All right.
Strictly clickly.
All right.
Okay.
So I managed him at
You
a
heard
point in
that?
time, but I gave him a contract, and he kind of was like, ugh.
AKA.
You don't want to
vegan.
sign up.
He ain't want to like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of was turned off a little piece. So it's like, nah, at that point, he wanted to do like a partnership type of vibe. And I wasn't really too fond of that because I was like, if I'm doing a partnership type of vibe, bitch, I ain't got no say so
Right.
over how you should do shit.
Not that you don't have no
Not-
say so,
not-
but you got to run it by him.
Yeah, like not saying that you don't have any say so, but at the end of the day, I'm giving you the know how to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you missing some parts of it, so I don't want to be somebody that's just investing into your career. So I let that shit go.
Right.
Started Ubering, met somebody else. His name was Ray Lewis. Boom, he played me his music. I was like, yo, your shit dope. Da da da. I was like,
Ray Lewis, that's the dude with the hibachi.
Yeah,
Trap-bachi.
Yeah,
Shout out to Trap-bachi.
Yeah, shout
Oh,
out to
really?
Trap-bachi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my partner's over there.
I want to go.
Yeah, me
Trap-bachi.
too.
Yes, we might go over there after this. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? So I started working with him as well, but you know, me and him basically had a mutual agreement. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
just let that shit be. But before that, I mean, around that time, that's when I met Sovl.
Okay.
And I met Sovl through the artist that I first managed.
Okay.
Because he was playing Soul's music on
Oh,
story or whatever.
okay.
No. Not even that. It's so crazy. Not even that. Soul was on my former artist page.
Mm-hmm.
He was funking my former artist music because like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna be real with you. He got dope music. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, who the fuck is this motherfucker? So I went to his page and I seen that he had Groove playing. I was like, yo,
Oh, okay.
who the fuck?
Yeah, because Groove been
I
out
was
for
like-
like 2 years. 3. Yeah. Because I remember I was
So,
looking on YouTube and
I was like,
damn.
yo, who's song it? And I seen a video of him performing this shit. I was like, yo, whatever you do, I don't even remember the exact message. But I remember like, yo, whatever you do, dog, don't you dare stop pushing that fucking record
Yeah.
until that shit go.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, bless, man,
I
appreciate
ain't
that.
even
That's
gonna
so real
front,
shit,
dog.
dog.
That
I
nigga
really,
got
really, really
hits.
appreciate it. No,
Yeah,
and that's the
he
thing.
does.
See,
That nigga got
that's
hits.
the only one I've heard
And
from him at that
it's not
time.
even it's not even
And then
because
he
we
had
fuck
another
with y'all
song
and
called
we
Heels
No,
On.
he really does.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
not
got-
even because
he
we
got-
fuck
he
with
got
y'all.
hits
It's like
after
when
hits.
when
And
from
y'all
I
ain't
first
heard the
heard
vault.
his song before he
I
even
got
came
the
to the
vault.
podcast.
I got the vault. That shit there shows
Before
y'all
he even
nothing.
came to the
Trust me.
podcast.
Yeah.
I went on YouTube and I
Oh, yeah,
listened to the
yeah.
music and I was just like, damn, I was
Yeah.
like, this boy is fucking
He's-
dope.
He's talented. Very, very, very
Yeah.
talented. Very, very talented. Yeah, very talented. Very.
So
very
I mean,
talented. I
like,
will
what
say
are
that.
what are y'all
So when I
trying to
seen
do
that
to
shit-
like push his music?
So when I seen him pushing like singing Groove, performing that shit, I was like, yo, bro, whatever you do, dog, don't you dare stop pushing this
Yeah.
shit until that shit
Yeah.
make you something, dog. Now even if that bitch take you 10 years, motherfucker,
Yeah,
don't stop
don't
pushing
stop.
that shit.
Yeah.
Because that shit there is a timeless record. And I
Yup,
was at that
yup,
point, that
it
like
is.
that was my
It
first
is.
time hearing Groove. Because I love R&B music. I came up on R&B music before I came up on hip hop
But I
music.
feel like
you know what
that's
I'm saying?
how that- the
And
other one
that
is
song
the one we were
was
talking
very
about.
refreshing.
That's-
the
That- yeah.
brush my teeth. Like I feel like that record is timeless,
That's
dog.
Yeah.
that's a hip hop vibe. That's
No, it's
that's
not.
no, y'all see
It's
y'all
like
sleep.
a pop.
No,
y'all
not
sleep.
pop. I
Y'all
feel like
sleep.
it's more like
Y'all
a
sleep. Y'all
hip hop
sleep.
R&B.
Y'all sleep.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like a
Because
R&B,
it's like
yeah.
it got like a fucking like 2-step vibe where like
Does
nigga,
he
you
have
can
that
vibe
on
to that
iTunes?
shit.
Rapping
But
on the
Is
hook.
that on iTunes? That's okay.
No, it's not.
It's not on iTunes?
It's not. See, that's what I'm saying. None of that
yeah,
shit
they
is
y'all
out.
ain't released that one.
Oh, we need that
Nothing
one
is
right
out.
now.
We got a lot
Right,
of
but
info.
what are y'all doing
So
to
when
like
that- so-
hold on, pause that. How you met this bitch.
No,
Let's talk about Soul.
We talking about the whole thing.
No, what I'm saying, like with Soul, with as far as like promotion wise, like what are you guys doing to like promote it? Because I feel like he got it.
All right,
He
so
got it.
Let's say this. We almost at 1 million streams on Spotify.
Right, people
that's like-
listening,
that's-
but
that's
we
big.
need it
That's-
where
that's to the
he's
point
a
where-
household name.
Well, see,
Yeah.
the thing is this: you have to be a developed artist.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time. You're not just gonna go like, yo. Soul only been doing music for like 3 years.
That's
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like for him to build his name and
Yeah.
get his shit on radio,
to where he is already.
his shit is
Yeah.
on radio.
Yeah,
like,
I
you
know.
don't name another independent artist y'all know.
Well, what I'm saying is longevity wise.
That's on 99. That's on 99 Jams and 105.1.
No, but that's what I'm
Name
saying.
another one.
Longevity wise, because I've heard people's songs play on the
The
radio
music.
and never heard from them
Okay,
again.
because the music is going to take him longevity wise.
Right, that's what I'm
we
saying.
know gimmicks. We don't have any gimmicks
Right.
to add
How
to
does
him.
his song
He doesn't
get on
have.
the radio? How does it get on the radio?
See, that's the thing. This is where I want to like continue the story where I was saying like,
Bitch,
well, no matter
we
what you
got all
did,
day. We got
no matter
about
what
20
you
more
do,
minutes.
I don't give a fuck if that shit take you 10 years to push that song, bro. Push that song till that shit make you something.
Right.
He was like, bro, I appreciate that, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm I'm like pushing that motherfucker solely by myself. I was like, you pushing that shit by yourself? And this was around the time I was like looking for, you know what I'm saying, somebody to manage.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, bro, like I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it
I mean,
solely
do
by
y'all
myself.
have sponsors? How do you guys push something?
I'll get to that.
With no.
I'll get to that.
Come on, you
I get to
got
that.
money to
I
back
get to that.
y'all up.
Feebo.
I get to that. I get to that.
Come on, Feebo.
Because
we got
the
10
thing
minutes.
Oh, we got 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well,
See,
these
that's what
are-
I'm saying. I didn't know that. But what I'm saying is
It's a
that
long ass story. Make that long story short, bruh.
see, y'all was talking about all that random shit, but listen, the thing when that got to that point, I was like, okay, now it got to me doing my own music,
Yeah.
and then I was like, I'm fuck management, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I did notice me, and then I was about to just say, fuck it, let me go out to these spots and start pushing this shit to the DJs or whatever the case
Right.
is. You know what I'm saying? I had my own little budget behind it, whatever, and it was like, it took Soul to see that I was out and about grinding for my shit, for him to be like, you know what?
I need you on the team.
I need you
Yeah.
to like work with me, bro, because like this is what I do, but I don't like doing that shit by myself. Like, and I, you got something I lack, bro. You assertive with your shit, bro.
So what's
and I was like,
what's
okay,
next? What
I
do you
get
have
that.
planned next for
this?
Soul
Okay,
or
when
your
Soul-
career or
no,
whatever you
I ain't
got
gonna lie,
going?
mine's to the back, like right
Mhm.
now. I ain't really, like I said, I started management, and
All right, so what do
he
you
got
have
me back in
planned next for
management.
Soul? Like,
So with
what
this,
do
we're gonna drop the video. Once we drop the video, we're
For
gonna put it on,
Groove.
for Groove. We're gonna drop that on like BT, MTV, all that shit. We gonna put
How'd
it.
y'all
like,
get
put
that on BT
How are you
and
gonna
shit?
get that on there?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have your own budget, and you gotta have the right people to be in connect with. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like that's very important. It's not
Okay.
about what you know.
Are they
who
gonna
you know.
do it like
It's the people that know you.
like a new release, or
Yeah,
it's just
like
gonna play in
it's
rotation?
like a new release.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's
new
dope.
release. It's gonna be on and then after that, what we're gonna do is just put fucking bread behind marketing and promotion,
Okay.
I mean-
because that's how you only like
Right.
really
But
get your shit out
but
there.
don't people usually that start small, like start with YouTube and IG and normal shit like that, and pay for something that's more simpler before you just go throw it out of BT? I don't know. I'm just asking.
We all
Like,
do. We
isn't
doing
that
everything.
a way of marketing to your thing? Because you can blow up from YouTube alone
Yeah, we doing everything.
without putting a big budget.
We
behind
doing the
BT.
YouTube
Yeah, he
ads
doesn't
too.
have a lot on YouTube.
We doing the YouTube ad. We doing the YouTube ads as well. So all
I
that.
think everything he
all
does
that's
should
in-
be
definitely
documented
in-
on YouTube.
On YouTube.
all that's definitely going
Yeah.
to be in like play. You know what I mean?
So
like,
who does that?
what as far as the YouTube ads?
That post to YouTube and post to IG.
Oh, the team does that.
Okay.
The team does that. We listen. We developing
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
like. See, the thing is so fresh in the team sense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so been really doing this shit solely by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
And a lot of
saying
people
that.
don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, he really been doing this shit by himself. Like, he was helping other motherfuckers get situations,
Right.
get deals, all type of shit. Like, he was doing that. He neglected that shit to focus on himself.
Right.
So he's seen that I need a team.
So who sponsors you guys? You guys have sponsors?
No, we get
Who
that shit
backs
off
you up?
ourselves, man.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
off the muscle. Off the fucking muscle.
Mm-hmm.
We don't look for fucking handouts. We ain't asking for handouts.
Right.
We do this shit with
I mean, it
or
would be
without.
nice to
You know
have
what
a
I'm saying?
sponsor, though.
Hey, wow, it would, but at the end of the day, like he's not, we not asking for shit from nobody, because at the end of the day, our music gonna speak for itself. You know what I
Right.
mean? So if you can't respect that, then at the end of the day, you losing respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But
Nah, he's dope though. He's definitely dope.
Yeah, it's
and,
definitely good.
So I mean, like I was saying, you know, so he, that song, you said that y'all are doing the video and stuff for that, and then I mean, like, what's next? What's gonna be his next single? Because you guys are like focused on that song. What would you say would be like his next?
that song you talking about,
single.
it's a throwaway. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Which one?
The step.
Yes, that song.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why it's a throw. It's going to
Nah,
be. Like,
yo.
listen, what I'm about to say. Those throwaway records usually be the biggest records.
That's what I said. I
And the
was like,
reason why we gonna just throw it away for y'all, because that's not really his bag. That's not him. And wait. Before y'all even say something, I want y'all to know something. Soul is very different as far as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
He's not your regular artist. Everybody's a fucking rapper.
Right.
Everybody's a singing type rapper.
Right.
Everybody's, it's like that shit's saturated. He got his own lane.
Mm-hmm.
He a pop star.
Right.
He's not an R&B star. He's not a rap star.
No, but what I'm
He's a
saying
pop
is why I
star.
don't feel like this
Because
should just be like a
that song
because
is what is
it's
gonna.
not
What's
that
the plan behind
it's
that
him.
song? We gonna
It's not
throw it
that
away.
it's all right.
And it's gonna be a TikTok.
Listen, but the thing about it is like
Okay.
it doesn't have to be
It
him.
might- okay, that's true.
What
It
I'm
might be
saying
a
is,
TikTok.
what I'm saying is,
And
it's
if
gonna
you're
show
doing
his
that,
versatility
hey.
Yeah,
as
he
an
got a
artist.
versatility
You
as
know
an-
what I'm saying?
As an artist, but he
Right.
don't. But we listen.
It
the
doesn't
thing
have
about
to
it,
be him.
we
Look
don't-
at a lot of
we
these
don't
female
wanna-
rappers.
we don't
Hold
wanna
on.
be-
Look
we
at a
don't-
lot of these
that
female
shit
rappers
saturated
nowadays.
now.
No. What I'm saying is, a lot of these female rappers now, they're trying to sing their own hooks. Like when they're on these songs that are like, even though it's rap, like they'll sing like a hook. You know what I mean? Because they're trying to show like, okay, I'm versatile. I could sing too, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like with him, no, what I'm saying is you said he's a pop star. He's not on this hip hop R&B type shit, but he's showing that if I wanted to go that route, nigga, I would kill y'all in this lane as well, because that song is dope as fuck, and I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
We know is we.
But he's
we
right, though.
appreciate
He said
we
throw
know
it
it's
away and make it a
TikTok.
could be
Right,
challenge.
TikTok.
'Cause at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
because it
like,
would definitely blow up as a TikTok.
That's his.
And
that's
everybody
just
was
a-
making
a
videos
throwaway,
of what they
you know
doing
I'm
in the morning. They wake up, they brush their teeth.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Wash their face,
Yeah,
brush their teeth,
yeah.
hit their knees, thank the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would definitely
Then
be a
bend the
TikTok.
corner, stomach,
Yeah.
I ain't eat. Yeah. Then we about
Hey,
to
you
kill him
put
with
that
the
out
step.
now.
That's what I'm
we ain't
saying,
finished.
yo.
Yo.
Just that little
See,
clip.
See, y'all,
Just
y'all
to
heard
get
they say
people
earlier
waiting.
about
Just
the
to get people
organization.
waiting.
Yes.
Yes.
If you
Y'all heard
just do
Justin-
it
you
now.
know
And have
what
somebody
Jessica
make up a
Preston said
dance
about
to
the
it.
organization?
Now, y'all vote.
Do
In the
it.
comments.
She
Do
said
it
the
now.
organization about the fact that, see, this is why
I know,
men
right?
need women. She talking about just throw that shit, just put it out
But
there.
you already
you
said
guys
it's a
are
throwaway.
having
No, you
together.
already said it's
But
a
we gotta
throwaway.
still put his
you guys
verse on the
already
song.
put it together.
Just that little clip,
We
that
still
little
gotta
part
put
of the
his verse
song.
on the
Copyright,
song.
right?
Test
All
it
you
out.
need is your copyright.
Thank you.
That one little
We
part
still
of
gotta
it.
put his
That's
verse on the
it.
song,
That's
though.
it.
Doing the
Then people
step.
gonna be looking
That's
forward to
all
the
you need,
song.
15-second
Then people
clip.
gonna be looking forward to the song because they gonna be like,
It
yo,
still
just
gotta-
that little clip was dope as fuck. I want to hear this song. Yeah, it's a fan.
But it still gotta be his verse.
No,
gotta
that's-
All
be
right,
done.
so Feebo, where can the people find you?
We've been yelling at
I
him
No,
all night.
all
No.
night. That's what we do over here.
They yell at me and then they try to stop me from talking.
Yeah, we don't want to hear it for real.
I guess. Anywho,
I'm just playing. You know, we definitely support.
you can find me at yeah, y'all definitely do support. I appreciate y'all for real,
All
because
the
y'all
time.
be popping up. Y'all know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
really
We like to
appreciate that
partake.
shit. Really do.
All
But
right,
y'all can
so,
find me at IG. Feebo FEEBO _DA _GOD.
Feebo
And
Da
I pop
God.
up, you know what I'm saying? And you can hit me up.
That's
on,
all platforms.
Nah, on Facebook. I don't really.
Oh
care for
no,
Facebook
ain't
like that.
really,
I ain't
yeah,
giving
a
you
lot
my
of people.
Facebook. But yeah, on IG, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Feebo Da God. Hit me up. I won't bite.
He don't bite unless you want him to.
She's so stupid.
Yo, Jess, where can people find you?
Just aggressive, y'all know. Only on IG. Don't put my Facebook. My Facebook is private for my family affairs.
But just like that. And you know, I'm your girl T True, Breathe Easy Podcast, Broward County, baby.
We out
We out.
2 times.
We out 2 times. We out.
Tree.
3 times. We out.